Hey, welcome to Kicking It with Mia. It's your girl Mia, and today we're gonna be doing a quick little recap over the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think I'm gonna actually like this season. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think, but I think I'm gonna like this season. So we're starting out. The girl Porsha is back. I like Porsha. I know some of y'all don't like Porsha. For the most part, I like Porsha. I side out Porsha sometimes, but for the most part, I like her. Y'all, I got my notes. So if you see me looking at my notes, that's what I'm doing. I got my tea. Take a little sip. So yeah. So Portia is back, and we know Portia got trouble. Baby, it's been all over the internet. Simon is not letting Portia make it, baby. Portia probably happy that Simon is detained now because she ain't really got too much deal with him and him all over social media and doing all this extra stuff. But Simon has been taking Portia through it. So we see Portia, meeting with her divorce attorney, the same attorney that she used when she got a divorce from Cordell Stewart. This time, a girl is a little more smart. Like, we seen Cordell just basically left her dry, took everything. And this time she has a prenup. This time she know what it is. And I'm not mad at it because she did work hard to get to where she is. And look what the stuff came out on Simon. So she did the right thing. Um, so yeah, she's protecting her assets as she should. She's meeting with him. She's also meeting with him because Simon do not want her filming in the house, baby. Simon said, "You not fit to film in the house." And Portia like, "Baby, that's how I make my coin. Like, we not doing it." So we see her meeting with the judge and her going through what she's going through. Simon is mad. But I think Simon is mad because he didn't expect Portia to leave him. I don't think because Simon has really been the one who probably did the leaving in other relationships just because he was above them. And far as financial wise, and even though he may not really been, but for the most part, it seems that way. And he got somebody like Portia, and Portia is doing pretty good for herself. And so I don't think he was expecting my girl to just leave as quickly as she did. And not only that, people are saying, that's what Portia give for taking Fallon's men. And that's a whole controversy topic for me because I feel like Fallon and Portia were co-workers. They wasn't friends. And I think that's where a lot of people get misconstrued with reality TV. They were friends. They're not co-workers. Even though, they were co-workers, not friends. See? But even though, her and Fallon was cool for that little point of time, Portia did, end up getting that man. But Fallon wasn't living right either. Fallon has had a whole child with a dude that was working in her house with her and her men. So Fallon wasn't living right either. So that's why when people be like, "Oh, she took his men," I don't know. I don't really care about that. Let's talk about this Drew and Dennis situation though. Like, Drew is back and Drew is doing her thing, and it's good to see. I don't have no issues with Drew. Drew is cool. We know Drew can be a liar. We know, but she's dealing with Dennis, and my girl Kenya is asking all the questions. And that's one thing I do like about Kenya, baby. Kenya gonna get down to the bottom of it, and Kenya gonna ask the questions that we, the viewers, want to know. Because how are you talking about Dennis helped you through your hard time with Ralph, and he helped you get through all this, and y'all are doing music together, and not only that, is a brand ambassador or was a brand ambassador for Portia's Go Naked hair, and Portia don't know nothing about this. Like, a lot of people saying that's Portia's karma, but I don't look at them situations the same because Fallon and Portia weren't friends. They were co-workers. Drew and Porsha actually had some type of relationship. They may not have been best friends, but they do have a relationship as far as a working relationship. Drew was a brand ambassador for her. They were cool enough. They had been on the show together for a while. So, like Porsha said, she's always been rooting for Drew. So I did side eye Drew because, like, if you will gonna be working with him, cool. Like, I do think Drew should have gave her the common courtesy to let her know that, hey, I'm gonna be working with Dennis, and this is what it is. But y'all, do y'all really think that Porsha didn't know that they were working together? I think this might just be a storyline because we talking about Porsha here. We know Porsha, and Porsha. We know, if you've been watching Housewives, you know Porsha got attitude and stuff, and she ain't gonna let nobody just talk to her crazy or play in her face. So I think if Dennis would have told her that he was seeing Fallon, maybe not Fallon, but I think that Dennis would have told her that him and Drew was working together, she might would have asked Drew about it to make sure it wasn't nothing. So, I don't know if I really believe it, but for the sake of, this and for the sake of the show, I personally don't think they're messing around. I think they just working together, but I do think it's a little odd for you to say Dennis helped you with all this stuff because, baby, let's be clear. Now, he might have helped you with your music, but he didn't help you get through all this stuff. Like, okay, Drew. So, that was kind of a little, side eye for me with that. But we'll see how that play out. Shamea. I am here for Shamea. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Shamea. Shamea family is beautiful. Her house is beautiful. Shamea is that girl. I think Shamea is finally getting a chance to show us who she is. Because if you've been watching for years, then you know Shamea and Porsha are real life best friends. They're not just friends for the show. They've actually been friends since they were kids, and they are actually friends in real life. Not reality life, but in real life. And it's good to see Shamea other than beside Porsha. Because like I said, that's her best friend. She's been a friend of the show for years. And we've always seen her, but we haven't got to know her. So it was good to see her and her family and her dynamic, see her mother, her father, her man, her kids, her sister and her nephew and stuff. That was a good dynamic. I'm looking forward to learning more about Shamea because, baby, like I said, Shamea is that girl. Like, I didn't know Shamea was living. Like, I knew she had stuff going on, but I didn't know she was living like that. And I've seen a lot of people say Porsha is who Shamea want to be, and that's why she was so fixated on being with Simon. And, I could see that in a sense because they are best friends. So, of course, if you see your best friend with this man, and he's a good man, Savannah, and he's doing all those things, and he's having you be a kept woman, and it's only natural for you as her best friend to want that. I don't think that she's jealous. Well, it might be a tad bit, but I don't think it's far as, I think it's just far as coming for a spot of, a place of, when is that gonna happen for me? Why can't I have that? What's wrong with me? I think that's where it's coming from, but I don't think that she's like jealous of her, but y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, I think that she just want what Shamea got, and that's a stable, successful man, and that could have her kept. And Shamea also, she gets her coin too, baby. Don't let it be. Don't think that she's not getting the bag too. But I love their family dynamic. I'm here for Shamea being on the show full time. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Shamea. So yeah, let's get to Shamea's party. I did side-eye Porsha, and let me tell y'all why. Because even though Porsha's excuse made sense. So if you watch what happened live after the show, with Andy, Porsha did kind of say why she was late to the party. She said that because she wasn't able to film in her home. She was filming way in Duluth. Now, I'm thinking Duluth may be where her other home is. But she was like, that's far away. And that's why she was late, because it was traffic. But they showed Porsha at 6 o'clock getting dressed. So, baby, that's Porsha. You can't use that as an excuse, especially when you're on camera, baby, when you getting filmed. But I just want to say, I did side eye Porsha because that's your best friend. Shamea has a very nice house with a lot of room. If you knew that you stayed in Duluth and that far, because baby, you've been in Atlanta all your life, and you know that traffic be trafficking, and you know at certain times of the day you're not gonna get to places on time. You have to plan for traffic. I think that it could have been easy as, okay, let me go to Shamea's house earlier. Let me just take my clothes and stuff. I get ready over there because I know how this traffic is going to be. So I did side eye Porsha with that because at the end of the day, that's your best friend and y'all been friends for years. And no matter, I understand you going through it and you might not really been up to it because you are going through it and you looking at your friend in this happy relationship and, you know, she has what you want and you have to go here and fake be excited for it. I get that she might be going through it. I understand all that, but at the end of the day, that's your friend, and we have to show up for people that show up for us. It seems like Shamea is always has been there for Porsha from what we've seen, and Porsha, you supposed to do the same. So yeah, that showing up late after everything that was whack. But Shamea, man, baby, he went and got her a $430,000 car. And baby, I ain't mad at it. I see a lot of people saying, oh, that's too much, that's too much. And I get it. If you ain't got it, we get it. Baby, that's too much for me. But if my thing is with people, if they got it and that's what they want to do with their money, who am I to tell them not what to do with their money? People work hard for their money. So if they want to splurge, then baby, let them splurge. That's how I see it. But so far, y'all, we got drama. Like I'm saying it. I feel like this is gonna be a good season. So don't y'all forget to let's talk about it in the comments because I want to know. Like, but Shamea, I'm looking forward to learning more about Shamea. And yeah, I'm here for her. I'm here for her being a full-time housewife. Let's get to Kelly. Baby, Kelly came in hot, didn't she? But I feel like everybody wants their moment, so that's why she's coming from Porsha. Kelly, she seems cool. I mean, she did come in hot for my girl Porsha. But other than that, like, she got a lot going for herself. Kelly is the owner of, what is it, Nana's Chicken and Waffles or something like that. She's a chef. I think she's a TV personality and stuff. So she got stuff going on for herself. She's going through a divorce too. She has 4 girls. 3 that was by her husband and 1 that, you know, an older daughter. We see that she loves spoiling her daughters. Her daughter turned 17 and she got her 17 bags. Porsha did throw a little shade on Watch What Happens Live and was like, you know, she didn't really too much care for the bags. She could have got her some land. And what I kind of agree, but at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's your money. If that's what you want to do with your money and you got it, like, do it. She said her daughter loved bags, so her daughter was excited for it. So, hey, why not? You got it. But, yeah, Kelly, she came in. She's asking Shamea, why did Porsha take that lady's man? Like, at the end of the day, y'all know how I feel about the Porsha and family situation. But, you know, Kelly gotta do it. Like, my first impression of Kelly was she got too much Botox in her face. And it's no shade, but it's like, at some point, y'all gotta stop just messing with your face because it becomes too much. Other than that, you know, she's a boss. I'm looking forward to learning more about her. So yeah, we'll see what Kelly give. You know, they didn't really go into much detail about her this episode. So yeah. Let's talk about Drew. We talked about Drew in the Dennis situation earlier, but we just didn't talk about Drew as just Drew being Drew Sidora. Drew is still married. Her and Ralph hadn't gotten a divorce. They are still living together, but Ralph stays in the basement, which is court ordered, and they have to communicate through an app that the judge is a part of. It's crazy, y'all. So yeah, they still stand together. I know a lot of people was like, why they still stand together? Can't he just leave and go get another house and all this stuff? Wow, I get that and I understand that. We gotta be realistic here, y'all. And I'm gonna just say this. We see these people on TV. We see these people living this extravagant lifestyle, and automatically some people automatically think that these people have millions and millions of dollars and they're just living lavish, and that's not always the case. So he may not have the funds to just go buy another house or to go get an apartment right now. Like, we never know his full situation. So like, it's odd that he's still in the house, but in this economy and just understanding how dynamics work, especially if they're not about to sell the house and stuff, I can understand why he's still there. So, you know, it's good to see Drew back for another season. Cynthia is back as a friend. Not too much. Cynthia just showed her face. We haven't seen too much of her right now. She's back as a friend. Britt, Eddie, I don't think they didn't really talk too much about her this episode, but I know she did have a little issue with Kenya. We know Kenya is a shady girl, but in this situation, I don't think Kenya was being shady. I think the stuff that Britt said did kind of, the way she said it, you would have thought maybe she'd been married twice. You know, she was like, oh, I got my second ring. You know, I guess her husband upgraded her ring. But the way she said it, King was like, oh, you've been divorced before. You know, this is your second marriage. She got mad about that. I don't think King was really being shady this time. I think she was genuinely asking, because the way she said it, I think anybody would have thought that maybe you had been married before. We have Angela Oakley. She is the wife of NBA legend Charles Oakley. She's a new addition to the show. They've been married 8 years. They didn't really give a lot about her, so we'll see more about her next episode, I believe. Charles Oakley seems cool. I love that he had to tell Charles did get his wife together though, because her wig was slipping and he was like, baby, you gotta go fix that. So Phaedra, we know Phaedra's coming. She haven't showed yet. She haven't made her appearance, but we do see her on Married to Meg, dropping $40,000 checks and telling them that she don't want to hang with them no more because she knows she's coming back to the housewife. I know that's the only reason why she left. But yeah, so that kind of wraps it up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it and how y'all think this season gonna go. I think this is gonna be a pretty good season. And yeah, we'll see what Kenya has to offer. I don't think she's gonna be on the whole show, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll see, and we're anticipating the drama. We like the drama. This is why we watch. And yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the new girls. I'm looking forward to seeing more about Shamea, Porsha, all of them. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.